Sir Sturdy of Horror with Sir Sturdy. You can catch him Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. on his horror movie podcast. I'm sorry, 8 p.m. Sorry, 8 p.m. He changed it on us again. That's right.
All over the place.
Like 5 months ago.
It was
anyway, just go watch The Adam Project. It's good.
I need to check that out. Oh yeah,
everybody.
You were telling him that before he just got up to whip his leg
before
out.
He just walked away.
I had to pee.
That bad, huh?
I wanted to be back in.
You'll enjoy it. There's something in it for everybody.
Does that turtle shell have a zipper on the front?
Yeah.
Does it have butt flaps?
No, it doesn't.
He got to shed his skin in order to take a shit.
Gotta get naked. Gotta get naked to drop a juice.
They're damn near.
Love it. Love it. I gotta check my YouTube out real quick here, cause. Who that? What up, Ibriham?
Bro, is Aaron? Are you a turtle? What the fuck? You one of the fucking Ninja Turtles?
National Ninja Turtles Day, guys.
He's here to have a shell of a time.
Damn right. Damn right.
They just released this comic where it's really interesting. It's like the dystopian future where all of them have died except for one. And it's Ninja Turtles, the last Ronin, and he's going in and killing the people who killed his family.
Awesome.
Damn.
That's a movie or
really,
comic? A fan film?
It's a comic.
I'm gonna guess it's Leonardo.
You're wrong. No, it's not.
Is it
I thought-
Raphael?
It's Raphael. It's the rash one.
It's not Raphael either.
Are you
Donatello.
serious?
Has to be Donatello.
It's not Donatello.
It's
It's
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo that
He was like the most
I was
fun-loving. He was
like-
the most fun-loving of the guys. Seeing him go on a rampage.
After they killed all of them plus Splinter. Yeah, he's not
Oh yeah.
happy anymore.
Wow.
I was gonna say.
But it's kind of
That
kind
makes
of
it more
dark.
interesting because you automatically everybody thinks Leonardo automatically.
Yeah.
Because there's no more weed or
Or
pizza.
Raphael, right? Because he's like really kind of, you could see him being vengeful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's vengeful. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing with Raphael though is he'd be the one in the fight from day one. Like he's just like, yo, let's just go from. I don't.
And
Really
that's why he died. He didn't think. He just goes head first.
Yeah, I forget. There was a comic where they go over how everybody died. Basically, it's like Shredder's family. They like basically go to war with them, and they have all these like advanced AI technology. There's even this great where what's the dude who wears the hockey mask? What's that dude's name?
Casey
Jones.
Jones.
Casey Jones. Yeah, so I think it's Casey Jones and Raphael. Like they get attacked by a bunch of these AI machines, and the machines blow up the building that they're in,
Okay.
and they all get killed. It's really intense. It's pretty fucking violent.
Aaron, you should know this. What was the team with them two working together? What was Raphael's name and Casey Jones?
I don't remember.
You don't remember they teamed up and Raphael had the motorcycle, he had the armor on?
I know what you're talking about. I just
Like,
don't
you
remember.
Don't remember.
Team up.
I thought you would know because I'm trying to remember the what Raphael called it. So
When he was in
sounds-
that turtle suit, right?
yeah, like the motorcycle helmet.
This sounds familiar.
The CGI movie they did. Leonardo went away.
Yep.
To Japan to find himself.
Something like that.
In the woods somewhere. Yeah, for like fucking 18 years or something.
And Raph was dressed up like basically like a big metal turtle. Like how the fuck?
Yeah.
Who it is?
So-
Yeah, huh?
No, I'm sorry. I was listening as you were saying that. I had a thought pop into my head.
You got a favorite version of Ninja Turtles, Aaron?
First two movies.
My question
So,
is,
okay.
do you think
What
anybody
about the
actually boned
cartoons?
April?
Yeah.
Well,
The
Casey
Turtles,
did
man.
for sure, man.
Oh
I meant
yeah,
of the
they're
turtles. I
big,
meant of the turtles
Like a
and the
tur-
rat.
Oh, all four of them, man.
Oh, she fucked the rat.
She had
Oh,
a
yeah.
turtle. She had a turtle stew going.
That's
In her
that's some home cooking turtle.
That's
stew.
funny.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
that's fucking funny.
turtles.
Yeah.
James.
Smoking
James-
on some
I feel
Red
like
James.
James-
going there.
I
Always
got it
going
know,
out. I got it out
I,
before it started.
Yo,
right?
Chris, you got your coin?
Yep.
I feel like James is feeling loose and he's gonna take this in a weird direction.
I hope not. We'll find
I
out.
mean, this is what we needed from him last week, and he didn't do it
I
last
know,
week.
really. He let us down last week a
Dude,
little
the
bit.
movies, I couldn't get it. Those movies were too. I don't know. Nothing clicked. I couldn't. I don't
I'm
know.
surprised. There was so much easy stuff.
I
No,
know, really.
it wasn't.
It just
Help
didn't
it.
go.
It
James,
didn't
what are
go
you
for me.
drinking? Are you drinking?
Yep, I'm drinking.
Are we live?
Fruit punch Trulies with blueberry vodka again.
Nice.
Okay.
Got the
That's what
water.
he needed last time.
I want to see you chug that stuff. Gotta get you feeling good.
I can chug that all.
We're gonna need some humor injected into 1917.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a funny movie.
It's funny.
Such a wonderfully funny movie.
So how's everybody doing tonight?
Fucking good, man.
Yo.
Happy National Turtles Day, Ninja Turtles Day. For those of you wondering why I'm kind
It's
of
a onesie.
invisible.
It is a onesie.
It is.
That's important to state.
It is. It's very important. Got my water. I already had my weed. Not drinking tonight. Just drinking water.
Wow.
But what's everybody else drinking?
Same as you, just water.
Water and some resin tonight.
I've got some beer. Some Common Roots IPA. It's the last beer in the fridge, actually.
I need to order more too. I'm out.
Would you say you were drinking again? Truly and vodka?
Yeah, blueberry vodka.
Oh, nice, nice.
So it's like a fruit punch because it's like 3 different berries mixed together.
That's what he did there. Smart man.
I gotta apologize real quick to you, Sturdy, because I was dozing off a little bit on Thursday, so my bad, bro.
You're high as shit.
I got
Well, nap
blessed.
time?
Yeah, I got blessed that day a little bit, and and then I did a little more right before the show. Like, oh yeah, here we go. Now I'm really gonna get ready for fucking bed.
Yeah.
That's how I feel now. I'm ready to lay down. But we're gonna get energized.
I had a cup of coffee today, so I'm ready. And some pasta right now, just carbo loaded. I'm ready for my movie podcast and gaming marathon. Sorry.
No, that's it.
A lot of energy.
Super Troopers in 1917. Chris is gonna flip his coin, and we're gonna see what we start out with. Heads for 1917, which the tails are Super Troopers.
And he dropped it again.
I'm
I feel
gonna
like he's in
reflip. I'm gonna reflip. Because that hit me on the way down twice. Oh shit! All right, so heads.
It's still
1917. You said
Yeah.
it is heads.
All right.
Dive into 1917, and let's go with early ratings. No reason, just give a number. Start with you, Ibrahim.
9.
Okay.
I second that at 9.
Caucus Chris, you give it a 9 as well? Hang on 1 second.
I really want to like it more than I did, but I'm only going with an 8 on this one.
That's not a bad score, though.
No, not at all. I was just expecting a little bit more.
I was thinking the same thing. It was good, but it wasn't great. So I gave it an 8.
Had fun with it, enjoyed it. It was good. Like they said, it wasn't great. I gave it a 7. Now we can get into the why.
Has anybody is this the first time seeing it for
Yep.
most of you guys?
Yep.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it before.
Alright.
That's for
I'll tell you why I gave it a 9. Because I think there's some better war movies out there for sure. But what struck me the most about this is it's filmed like it's all one shot. Pretty much.
Yeah.
It is literally just following the 2 guys, which I'm surprised they killed one of them barely halfway through the movie.
It's the military version of Lord of the Rings.
But I don't know, man. Just watching it like that, it felt different than anything else I've seen, at least in a while. And I think that pulled me in more because it did feel like, and that fucking scene where he's go like in a maze in that fucking blown out city there, then he's trying to get out, and then he's strangling the guy with the other guy at the fire. I'm like, holy fuck!
Yeah, the scene like after
through, man.
like that scene where he looks out the window and like the city's on fire and there's like a what do they call it? There's like flares in the sky and shit. That is some of the best cinematography you're ever gonna see. By the way, so the DP of this is the GOAT himself, Roger Deakins, and the director is I forget his name. Yeah, Sam Mendes. So he did Skyfall, and he did American Beauty. Those are some things he's known for. So
And he got the idea for this movie from his grandfather's stories of being a messenger in World War I and stuff.
Interesting.
Imagine being a messenger. They're like, hey, you gotta go like fucking 1,000 miles that way to get this note to a fucking colonel or something.
Here's your horse.
Foot with your bayonet, and if you don't get to him in time, everyone dies.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what this story is, right? It's they tell them to attack, and they're like, oh, we're gonna get killed if we attack, and so we need to pull back. But you have X number of hours to get from here to there, and if not, a bunch of people die. Good luck. That is your mission.
No pressure.
Yeah.
I'd hate to be the one that just gets picked for that, like randomly, like, oh, it's you guys, Popcorn and Pints. Like, fuck.
I was fucking dying laughing when the other guy's like, why did you have to pick me? Like, why did you have to pick me for this?
Did he say something like, no, I thought it was going to be like something like cool or something?
I didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, I didn't know what we were doing.
Just going to pick up rations or something.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't easy.
I would be pissed too. Because he'll be hearing me complain all the way while I'm walking behind him. Like, you fucking son of a bitch.
The first 10 minutes of this movie, they're just walking through that bunker. I'm like, when the fuck are they gonna get out of this bunker? I'm like,
homeboy stuck his bloody cut hand right in the dead body.
Yeah, it's I saw that coming as soon as he sat there and noticed the hole in the guy's chest. I'm like, there's no way something doesn't happen here.
Yeah, it's gnarly.
But them trying to cross that wasteland this whole movie's intense. But from the beginning where they're trying to cross the wasteland there in between front lines and stuff like that.
He's just running around, bombs hitting, shit blowing up next to him.
Word.
Behind him.
He's just running. He's not looking over his shoulder and shit. He's just like, no, I'm just running. He's like, I gotta get there. I'm going. It's fucking crazy, man. But then, a lot of them are assholes. Like, he tries to go talk to him. He can't even fucking breathe. He's like, where's what was it, Colonel something?
Mackenzie?
Yeah. Then and they're like, oh, they're fucking get out of here, get away from me, push him away. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong?
If they lose focus, they could die. So
yeah, that's true. I guess that's true.
That's actually a great point. I didn't even think about it like that.
I didn't think of that either.
These guys are dicks.
I was like, they're assholes, right?
But that makes a lot of sense. That's a lot.
Lesson learned in this movie.
This
is what happens when you help the enemy. You save his life from a burning plane. Motherfucker still has the balls to stab you in the stomach. What the fuck?
Yep.
That is so messed up.
But I mean, can you really say it's messed up because it's war?
No, I understand. But
you're literally going there to take over whatever it is you're fighting over, and you got to kill for it.
Listen, I'll be thankful though. Like, if I was in the plane and the enemy dragged me out and they didn't kill me, they're trying to. I'm like, okay, we're truce. I'm not gonna stab you. I'm not gonna do nothing. You help me, thank you.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because you can play it kind of like we saw in Kingdom of Heaven, where the guy's like, I will tell people about you and they will honor you and respect you, versus, shit, am I about to be a POW? Am I about to be a prisoner of war? Am I about to be tortured and fucking waterboarded and shit for information if I have any, which I probably don't?
That plane scene was cool as shit, though, where you see it really drop cool. Down below the horizon, and all of a sudden it's coming right at them.
Yeah.
Just, again, the cinematography really pulled me into this movie.
Yeah, the cinematography was great.
Really fun.
The cinematography was great.
Really good.
And even the fucking scene at the end where he climbs out of the bunker and goes running down the field there with all the soldiers charging, shit blowing up. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. This is just a great fucking scene.
Yeah, Post was really good on this movie. I mean, the color grading and everything, it feels kind of old-timey, but still, you can tell it's modern, footage or whatnot. But then, the gore and stuff was there. It was present, you know what I mean? It wasn't, in an old flick.
So many... That was another thing. There's just all the dead bodies they had laying around and shit like that. It's just leaving the destruction there for everything. But that was impressive to me, too. I feel like you don't see that so much.
Ooh. This is another good one. I forgot what movie I said it for before, but to where they don't make war look all pretty and fun. Some war movies do that. Not like war movies, but someone goes off to war and comes home. They make it look all pretty and fun. Oh, it's the hero. They make it look like, yo, this is some fucking scary live shit.
Well, they give you the tiniest glimpse of what it's like in stuff like that. This was just full out, just fucking throw it all out there.
Yeah.
This is in one person's eyes.
Yeah. Like when he's climbing out of the river and he's climbing over those dead bodies to get to the shore there, just fucking like 30 of them. I'm like, God damn. And just
fucking...
the fucking makeup on them, so like, you know, they're kind of bloated because they've been there so long and stuff like that. That was crazy too.
Yeah. Shit, the scene where he was in the water floating, holding the log. He like let go for a second and woke back up or whatever. And that, I was like, man, that right there was pretty intense.
One thing, actually, since we're talking about the bodies, one funny thing I found while looking into it. So while they were filming this, the production staff had to install signs warning walkers all around filming areas that not to be alarmed by all the fake bodies and shit laying around. That was because just because they were everywhere.
Can you imagine just seeing that shit? What the fuck is that?
It's like 100 dead bodies. You're like, what the fuck?
Sir, put that down. James, you gotta put that down, man. You can't take that.
And Tom Holland was pushing hard for a lead in this movie. Like, he was in negotiations, but his schedule wouldn't permit him to film this movie.
Too many Spider-Man movies.
It wasn't even that. He was doing reshoots for something else. Some movie called Chaos Walking.
Ooh.
So it wasn't even for Spider-Man.
That sucks. That movie's a disaster.
No.
It is. It's a piece of shit. Unfortunately for him. But it doesn't matter for him. He got paid, and Sony's just going to keep putting him in shit, you know, till the end of time.
Yeah. As long as he wants to be in it.
As long as he wants to be Spider-Man, like, he's going to get paid on that, and then they're going to do like they did Uncharted, and they're just going to we're going to make Tom Holland happen. We don't give a fuck how long it is.
As long as he looks young.
Yeah.
He will. That's another big part of that.
I still didn't see the Spider-Man movie yet.
Me either.
I just saw it the other
It might
day.
be my favorite. Might be my favorite.
I gotta see
It's
it.
out on digital now.
It's really good.
There's a lot of interesting cameos in this movie too, because there's a Game of Thrones guy. One of the two main guys is a Game of Thrones guy.
I was expecting more Benedict.
He commits suicide. He jumps out the fucking window. That's him. So then there's Rob Stark is in the movie towards the end. And then there's some other ones like Benedict Cumberbatch is in this movie.
I was expecting more Benedict Cumberbatch. I feel like they focused on him in the fucking trailer, and his name's on.
Oh yeah, they're trying to draw you in, but like, yeah, like
he's literally has like a 2-minute scene towards the end, and that's it.
It basically, like the cameos are there to say like, okay, these are the important people, you know. It's like in the universe of this movie, you know, like there's a Benedict Cumberbatch story out there in this movie universe, but we're just privy to like this one small character interacting with these bigger characters.
Nice.
And I was like 75% sure when he sat down at the tree at the end, he was just gonna pass away.
He was gonna die.
Oh yeah, exhaustion. Oh yeah.
Because he got shot.
Yeah,
right?
he got shot too.
And he's like it's one thing I don't quite understand the time. The time frame in this movie, like how
it's
long?
It's probably close to 24 hours or so, because like there is that scene where he has to shoot that guy in like a crow's nest.
Yeah.
And then he goes up the building to shoot the guy, and then
he gets shot, and then he falls down the stairs, and
he wakes up, and he does the whole thing where he goes through the destroyed buildings. So
yeah,
that's at nighttime.
Yeah, I shocked you maybe, because back in the day when you got shot even in a kneecap, he died.
Oh yeah.
Gangrene, baby.
Back then, the you know, the healthcare you got was, your knee's fucked up. Well, we're gonna cut it out.
Yep, there goes your leg.
You have to
Cut it
out.
And then we'll cauterize it with some hot iron or some shit. You know.
Like, I think stitches will do it. No, we're gonna cut the whole leg.
Yeah.
Yep. You don't need that.
We can't save it.
That's what I was thinking about when he stuck his hand in that corpse. I was like, this motherfucker just cut his hand. He's looking at it, and then he sticks his hand in the corpse.
He caught a few diseases.
Oh, fuck! Like,
literally, he has an open wound on his hand, and now he's in this guy's chest cavity.
He got the Spanish flu from that shit.
He got the
Why
AIDS.
didn't he use his other hand?
It was an accident. It was on his
that's body.
Yeah, when he was climbing.
Yeah, he was like moving, and then he was like, oh, he like just stuck his hand there.
The other guy scared him when he jumped into the foxhole there. Yeah, he caught it. He caught a disease.
I also like that scene with the giant rats that sprung those.
Oh, the
barbed
bunker
wire
scene, that was intense, man. Where the rats.
They're like, oh, look at these fucking rats, and then shit starts blowing up. It's like, oh, we gotta leave.
Oh, man, like you could see that fucking coming, and I still jumped when the explosion went off.
Oh shit.
That and the scene where he's trying to cross the broken bridge and the gunshot comes out of nowhere. Like the music's building, you fucking know something's got to happen. And I felt that way watching most of this movie. I'm like, just because of the situation stuff, I'm like, something's gotta fucking happen. And then that gunshot happened. I'm like, oh.
I feel like that's one of the things that really stands out in this film is it makes you feel like you're in their perspective so much that it kind of like that's what war is. It's a lot of like boring, boom, and then there's an explosion, there's a gunshot, or you see someone, just dying. And it's like, whoa, what the fuck? So that's really kind of. And that's where a lot of the PTSD kind of shit happens, because then you never know. You never feel safe anymore when you're in that environment for a long time. So yeah, I mean, that scene is like really perfect example, because you're just walking, it's nice, it's serene, you're kind of doing this thing, and then you hear a gunshot, and now your life's in danger. You have to be evasive. And then he has to kill this guy. He has to kill this guy who's up in this fucking tower who has, he's got the drop on him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yo, what about the scene where they're in the back of the truck and there's all those fucking dead cows? And they were just like, that's a fucked up strategy, yo.
Why did he? I forgot why. I didn't hear why they said they had
because
to kill the cows.
He said they did it. They're smart for doing it because now we can't eat them.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's a total war strategy.
Yep. Decomposing bodies. It was actually used in ancient times where the Mongols would chuck their fucking dead people in with catapults over the fucking walls, so that as the bodies decay, they get sick and shit.
Wow.
Totally. Yeah. That war is a fucked up thing.
That's the first bio warfare.
It is. It's like one of the first that ever recorded was.
Destroy everything in your wake so nobody else can do anything with it.
Look at that, you're even a hero when you're dead. They're like, you're still going to help us, we're going to launch you over that wall.
You're still useful, maggot. Get in this catapult.
Or they put him in the catapult. You can't tell him to get in there.
We gonna make you fly.
No, he's talking to him like he's still alive, though. He's like, you're dead. I still got you. You're going to do something.
Yeah, you got orders, son.
You do what you
get in that catapult over that wall there, and then you kill him. Watch. Give him the AIDS virus.
But if you a spoofle, you see it, but he just smacks the wall and just slides.
Dude, I love it. You know those fucking stupid people,
probably happened.
The stunt people get shot out of the cannons, or you got the people that do that, like the catapult, they'll stand and get launched in the air. I always hope the worst case scenario.
Oh, I don't want that in real life, James. Just in movies.
No, like in my head, I want them to like miss because it's funny, but I don't want them to get hurt.
Okay.
I just want to see the impact.
In James's head, that's some fucked up shit that goes on.
It is.
Yeah. What's up, dude?
That's why I like that show with Rob Dyrdek.
What's up, man?
Show on MTV.
Oh, ridiculousness.
Yeah, where you show all the people breaking their ankles and knees with skateboarding.
Doing stupid shit.
It's hilarious.
He's broken. Don't worry, man.
So that's what you get.
Ibrahim's like, what
I'm broken.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if my knees are shot, your knees should be shot too, asshole. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Good movie though.
So yeah.
One of the criticisms about this film was like people said that it felt too much like a video game. I don't know if I really agree with that.
No.
Yeah, no, that was like
I never even once had that thought.
No,
during the Oscars, they're like, "Oh, this movie's a fucking video game. This is some bullshit."
I never got that at all.
I
No.
didn't get that from this.
Nope. And either way, why would you be mad that something like usually you're like, oh, this game is like a movie, so
yeah, no, they
go
want to
hand in
make a
hand.
movie. They want to make a movie Halo and shit, but they have a problem when your movie is kind of like a video game. Like,
Or they just claim it to be like a video game.
yeah, like what's your problem?
Yeah, it's like, okay, so fucking team up with them and make a video game out of it and then make some more money. Boom.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you the
newsflash,
truth.
both of them are moving images.
Yeah,
This is not one of my top favorite war movies. Because I don't
Good.
watch them much, so the ones I see, it's not many. They're good, but some are better. Like this one's better than some I've seen.
Again, man, it's just the way it was filmed in
I
that
did-
one shot type continuous format, a more personal
Okay,
thing.
I don't have enough information. I was about to make a claim that I wasn't 100% on. I was gonna say I don't know if it's better than Saving Private Ryan.
I was gonna say it's definitely up there with it.
That's what I'm saying, and then I was like, wait a minute, I gotta remember a lot about that movie in order to say that. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
What's up,
Hi,
Susan?
Pod's mom.
Bye, Mom.
What you got in that cup tonight, girl?
This definitely feels like there's a genre of movie that I call like the Veterans Day movie. I think it was a couple years ago. I was just like, I was at this convention and I was at a hotel and I was just like flipping the channels because I had nothing to do. And then of course Saving Private Ryan came on, and I'm just like, oh, now I have to watch this movie because this movie is really fucking good. And I feel like this is like the same thing. Like, this is the type of movie you would watch because it does a good job of like showing you and because World War I it's really not. I feel like it's kind of not talked about a lot. Like there's a number of good films. Past the Glory is good. All Quiet on the Western Front is good. There might be a couple others, but I mean Wonder Woman did a good job of the World War I scenes, I think. But I feel like it's underrepresented. It's not really talked about.
Yeah.
Because it seems like not the final battle. Like it's a war, but it's like it's a prelude to World War II, where it was. It feels like there's more of this good versus evil narrative that you can paint. You can say, there were the Axis powers and they were really fucking evil, and then there was everyone else who were basically the good guys, and they had to come together to defeat them.
They were it one start over assassination of like Ferdinand or something. Some firm.
Yeah, Franz Ferdinand was. So basically, what happened is he gets shot, and then there was a series of alliances. So like. One country declares war on another, and then because of that, another country that had an alliance with them also declares war, and then everyone declared war. But really, in the end, like, because this is kind of a poignant thing to talk about. The problem is that when you start getting into these land wars in Europe, it always turns into some regional power like France or Germany or the UK conquering a bunch of people, and then it just turns into tons of people getting killed. So really, World War I was like, the trench warfare of Germany versus France, and I forget which side Russia was on, but Russia was another part of it. Russia lost like 20 million people in that war, and it just gets bogged down, and then there's tons and tons and tons of casualties. Yeah, and it's nasty. And then, like World War I was a really fucking nasty war because like the technology was like not up to like the technology that came about. Was so far advanced of the tactics that people were like in this movie you have a bunch of people charging to gain some position, but you're running into machine gun fire.
Yeah,
you're fucking dead. You're dead.
Yeah.
That's why you feel proud that you're like the first to go. You're the first unit, but you're like, no, you're the sacrifices, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're dead.
Wiped out.
You're dead.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't want to be the fucking first. They're like, you're a run. You're the last. You're in the east. I'm like, good.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what the Cumberbatch character is talking about. He's like, yeah, we don't fight today, but we're gonna charge them tomorrow, and it's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing. We're standing here. We both have these trenches. We run across no man's land. We get shot at. They run across no man's land. We shoot at them. We kill them. What is the fucking point? What's the resolution?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to find a better solution to that because it didn't. There's really no winners overall.
No, there's nothing good comes from war usually.
No, and that's why this movie, like, it's so cool because it's just like highlighting the human condition of this one person. He has this one small mission, but it's a part of this bigger thing, this war, like what it means, what is happening, what does this do to a person, just a normal person who's like a courier.
That's why I liked it better because it was more focused on him instead of multiple things, like talking about the war and different scenes of different people in one section. This followed him. Like I said,
it's like a personal story.
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings. You just watch the two travel and shit goes down. And that's what I got off it. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I like how they're just focused on this dude. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a good film. It was a really good movie. I have seen better war movies, and then this isn't like the genre I jump towards.
Yeah, I don't either. I really thought I wasn't gonna like this. I think I was gonna go like I was gonna give it like if anything like a 4 or 5, and just because how it's gonna look. But I was like, I'm not gonna like the storyline. I'm not into these war movies. But
I mean, I assumed I was gonna.
Wow. I was like, okay.
I also like that it was only 2 hours. Like that was.
Yeah, that's
it.
it. It's not an Ibrihim special of 4
Yeah, it's
hours.
not a 3.5 hour.
I mean, the way it started off a little slow though with the build, it kind of felt like it was gonna do that, and they probably meant to do that, but the fucking studio probably had.
I would not be
chopped this
shocked
shit.
if there's at least a 2.5 to 3 hour cut.
Uncut.
If there was at some point.
Chicken and
Chicken and
grits.
Okay.
Here we go.
What
Some
are
black
grits,
movies.
by the way? Like, what the fuck are grits? I still don't know what grits are. My girl's black.
You never had grits?
Nope.
It's a southern thing.
The only ones I can deal with is cheese grits. You guys have cheese in it because I'm white.
Okay, but
See,
what are
me-
grits?
Like a grain, I guess.
It's like a porridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
But people make it different styles. You can
So
make
it's
it
like
savory.
farina for Hispanics, but for people from down
Yes,
south?
yes. So that or like similar to cream of wheat, but less cream.
Yeah, like cream of wheat. Yeah. Kind of like that. I only like it with cheese in it.
Black fucking dynamite.
Oh, I hope it is.
Keanu?
What we got? Yeah, no, it's gonna be the one after Keanu.
No.
What's that?
What is it?
What's Keanu? Is that about
The
about a
last
dog or
what?
something?
A cat or something.
The last black man in San Fran?
Yep.
Is this an Ibrahim movie? Actually, it looks like
It
he's
is,
smiling.
yeah. It is.
The last black man.
I don't know if I like that laugh of his.
No, this movie you're gonna like it. Or at least within the least, it's not 3 hours long or whatever. It's it's cool.
Come on, Cool Runnings.
Cool. Don't Be a Menace is on this motherfucker.
Yeah, I hope it lands on there.
I love Don't Be a Menace, man. That movie's great.
Shit, I still die.
Fucking great. I approve this message.
Nope. What is that? Black Dynamite?
Dynamite.
Nope. It's gonna be what's his name there?
What the fuck is this? Is
Harlem
a
Nights?
Richard Pryor movie?
Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy,
Oh,
Harlem
okay.
Nights.
It'd be interesting to talk about this movie.
Gonna get dark up in here next
I
week.
had some feelings.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Forecast.
Yeah,
Hey, I didn't say it.
It's gonna get forecast
I
calls for
stamped that.
clouds.
I didn't say it.
Holy shit.
That's gonna be a fun. That's gonna be an interesting one.
You guys do realize
So
the
what was the
majority
first
of us are
movie?
colored, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talking to you two
It's
here.
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
so the last-
We are the majority.
Was it the last Black
Get used to it.
James and I know we're minorities.
That's a
Yeah.
fair.
Oh, that's
Alright.
funny.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, the light on Puerto Rican Chris and Ibrahim make them look a little lighter than they may be.
You were gonna say a little white.
A little.
Change it to the yellow one for you.
Oh, that's funny. That's really funny.
Holy shit.
Come up here like Robert Downey in blackface next week.
Oh my god.
And that's another man.
What do you mean, you people? No, what do you mean, you people? Bro, he got an Oscar nomination for that shit. Talk about things that would never happen today.
As wrong as
Yeah.
blackface is, that is the best way I think it's ever been done.
yeah.
Oh, it's really
It's
funny. It's
entertaining
really
as fuck.
funny.
Like,
It's the
it's
most
funny.
entertaining, most innocent way to do it. Yeah.
I agree. Hey, that
It
shit was
wasn't
fun.
offensive. It was just for.
It was just
The
so
comedy.
over the top, ridiculous, comedic.
Great character
right?
until the DVD
Yeah.
comic carried over. It's ridiculous.
Hilarious.
No, that shit was good. Like,
Yeah, it
fuck
was.
all this bullshit where people are like, oh, this is so rich. No, did you watch the fucking movie? It's funny.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
funny.
a movie. That's a
Did
great
you watch the movie? Or you did and you're just a piece of shit, asshole.
Just a
Wants to
kid.
fucking... Yeah, the movie's funny. Like, who cares?
Yeah, you got people that learn how to not take everything so damn serious. Just relax and enjoy.
Like, there's definitely times when shit's not funny, but that
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
funny.
Right.
So, what's the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, the point.
Is that some
It
still
wasn't.
going?
It
Shouldn't be
wasn't
touched at
against
all,
somebody. It
man.
wasn't offensive.
What's that, Chris?
That, you know, it's one of those things where some people are just like, it just shouldn't be touched at all. It's like, don't be mad because you can't figure out how to be fucking smart enough to get it to pass.
No, it's
I understand, because like comedy is like, it's like one of those things where you're always on a tightrope.
Yep.
And if you fall off the tightrope, you die. And that's like the same thing with any joke. If you can tell a joke about suicide, about rape, about terrorism, like if you can make that shit funny, then it works.
Yeah,
but if you don't make it funny, you're gonna pay a price.
Yeah, I've always said that comedians are. It's tough to be a comedian. You can make a joke about anything as long as it's good. You make a bad joke, that's when people go after you.
Yeah.
If you can joke, sure, you can joke about rape, 9/11.
I'll say the more serious the joke is, or what you're discussing, the funnier it has to be.
But if you're gonna make that joke, it better be a goddamn good joke.
That'd be great.
Like Anthony Jeselnik, that motherfucker.
He's really great.
He knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Jim Norton, he's raunchy, but he knows how to do it. He don't give a fuck what he says. Because he's basically everything he says.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
The Matt Sierra podcast, yeah. He does it in less of a funny way out and more of you laugh at it, but it makes you think.
Yeah, exactly.
What he's saying, so fucking true.
Yeah.
So fucking true, and people are still getting upset about it because they're just focusing on this one word or two words that he said for that whole fucking sentence. Like, oh, well, he said, boom, boom. Yeah. So, you guys have any final things you want to say about 1917? Final ratings?
Good movie. It's definitely, I recommend it if you're looking for a war fun.
If you're into war.
Fun, but, a good war movie.
War movies. If you're into war movies, definitely see this one.
What was the last war movie that we saw? Besides Kingdom of Heaven.
It was another army one, right?
Yeah.
It was
we saw Atonement. You guys didn't like Atonement, but we watched Atonement. That's a war movie.
See, I'll remember 1979 mostly because of the way it was shot. It's the only war movie I've seen where it's like the one shot, one person's perspective type.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the one with the girl where she was a nurse?
Yeah.
There's a triage and the other.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. What was that?
That was Atonement.
Was that the last war movie we watched?
That was fucking.
I don't know. That's what's popping in my head. I don't think it is. I think we watched something like more like this style.
I'd have to look.
Yeah, I feel like it was a good one. I feel like it was one that everybody enjoyed.
I think it was good.
Besides Kingdom of Heaven?
Yeah.
Oh, it had the beach scene.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I don't remember the movie, but I remember the beach because that was all one shot too.
Yeah, that's what I was shot. There was like 1,000 people on the beach. You had the fucking.
It had young Professor Xavier in it.
Oh, that's Atonement.
Yeah, James McAvoy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That's Atonement. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That was good scene.
I just remember the beach scene.
Yeah, me too.
That seems really good. That seems really fucking good.
You know it's good if I remember it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah. I like 1917 a lot. It was like my second favorite film of 2019, which is saying a lot because it was a very competitive year. I really like the film, and like I really like cinematography. Like I said, Roger Deakins is the GOAT, and this is just like he won an award for this, won an Oscar for this. Well deserved. And
I never heard of it until now.
Same here.
Well, we've seen a couple of his films. So The Assassination of Jesse James. He shot that.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
He shot this. I don't know if we've seen anything
else. That was
else.
good too.
Yeah. Jesse James is like fucking incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, his cinematography is like some of the best you'll ever see. So, yeah, great film. And like again, it's like I don't know. There's just something about it where it's like it's very easy to get into. Like I said, this is like a movie I can see myself like it's Veterans Day on fucking channels, and it's like, oh, 1917's on. I'll watch this movie.
Yeah.
And I'll feel something about people from this.
That's why I liked it too, because it seemed like easy watch. It's like I think it's really because it was focused on the one dude.
Yeah.
It was easy to follow. There wasn't like chaos. And I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. And plus how the scenes were shot and all that stuff. Like it looked really good.
Yeah, it looked really good.
So that's why I gave it an 8. I'm sticking with the 8.
Yeah. I'm sticking with the 7. Because I enjoyed it. It's not really what I go to, but I've seen better war movies that were way more entertaining for me. So, yeah, it was good. People should check it out, though, if you're into this type of film.
For sure. If you're into
Did we
history
watch a
and
war
anything
film
like that.
for cinematic canon? Did we ever do that?
Oh, maybe that. I think we did. It was like the second episode, or maybe.
I'm sure I think so.
Was it after Raid?
Or did we do a war movie?
We watched the Raids, then I think
Yeah, we
after
watched
that
the
it was
Raids.
like
I can't remember.
war
guys.
movies, maybe?
Well, but then we did like those gangster movies, like the French gangster movies.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking. Maybe it's the
We did that.
Yeah.
And we just did Blow and the other one, American Made, yesterday.
I didn't do no blow. Drinking.
Movie. The movie review.
I didn't do no blow, and I didn't do no blowing. Let's get
Wow.
this.
Wow.
Nobody had made that reference until
I
you just
not
brought
at
it
all.
up, James. So,
very, very
you're being-
defensive of James.
Very,
I didn't suck
very
it.
defensive.
You're
How
welcome.
dare you say I suck dicks?
You really wanted to make sure we knew that.
Yeah, like, everyone needs to know I don't suck dick. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't fucking do that.
Wow. Wow.
Only on Sundays.
I don't know.
I mean, now that the weather's getting warmer, you can head back out to the corners, and
Yeah, I get my
Yeah.
stay longer.
Stand on
More
that fucking
hours.
corner.
it's the daylight savings times here.
Yeah, I had to go down to
He
part
got an
time.
extra hour
Later.
of sucking.
Hell yeah.
How is this episode what we wanted? Like this conversation right here is what we needed what we wanted for last week.
But that James is a whore.
Yeah. I'm a man whore.
Fucking whore. Oh
Is the
my
money
God.
good? Is it lucrative? Or is it
He's
just
got mouth
gooey?
herpes.
Yeah. You get the.
I think it's all the same herb.
You get the regulars. They taste good. They taste good.
It's
all the
mouth,
same herb.
it's mouth specific. There's a
Big
there's a
old
reason
fucking
his
thing.
teeth are as white as they are.
It's all right. It's all right. The mouth herpes makes it good for his pleasure.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh my God.
He holds
All
up
the
a sign
bumps.
that's
All the
ad says
bumps.
will come to you. He walks around with a fucking piece of wood with a hole in it. He's a mobile glory hole.
Okay. Before I
For
say
those that
anything.
want privacy, but not really.
who want the experience, but without all the hassle.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I don't know
Who
why people
want to
care about
pretend they don't know what's on the other side.
it. I think mouth herpes can be a blessing. You can turn everything positive.
Is it Narnia in there?
Wow.
All right.
Moving
Super
on.
Troopers.
Yeah, we have to get stupid for Super Troopers.
I mean, yeah, Super Troopers.
I mean, we
so what's the
didn't
name?
have
Of,
to,
what's
but
the
we
name
did.
of their group? They have a name, right?
The Angry Lizard, Broken Lizard, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Broken.
These are some other guys who do some edgy shit.
Yeah.
Edgy
Yes. Yes.
Oh man. So who wants to go? Early ratings?
I'm gonna go 9. This is one of my favorite comedies of any kind. Stoner, just regular comedy. This is a movie that if I stumble across, I will just leave on, even in the background, just for joke, occasional laughs and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just one that's always stuck with me. Like it came out in 2001, and I still enjoy it.
Oh, excuse me. What about
I'll give it a
Gene?
6. I like it, but I'm not in love with it. I forget. I feel like I don't forget what all the movies they make are, and all the other shit that they do. But I think there's others.
Did they do Shaun of the Dead?
No, they
No.
didn't.
Slam and Salmon they did,
Oh yeah, Slam and Salmon.
which I really enjoyed that one, where they work in a restaurant and what's his name is the retired boxing champion that runs the restaurant, and he's an asshole to them all.
I love
he was
what's his
in
name.
Green Mile. He's dead. He was in Green Mile, the tall black guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Did he do a zombie movie though? Like a comedy zombie?
Not that I recall.
No, I don't know. What about Dale Tucker and Dale? No.
No, that's
No.
not him.
All right. Because Broken Lizard sounds really familiar, and I swear I'm having a zombie movie in my head for some reason. Whatever.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Their first movie, I forgot the name of it. It was on like an island resort where people keep getting murdered, but there weren't any zombies.
Oh, maybe
No
I'm mixing
clue.
up with that.
Beer Fest is probably my favorite film that they've done.
And of course Beer Fest is
Yeah, Beer Fest is funny.
I didn't realize that.
I
was
feel
that.
like we're in the era where the R-rated comedy is like dead, which sucks.
Yeah, I know it does suck, man. I'm getting
yeah.
pissed off about it. Yeah,
fucking
no one
dead.
don't want to push the limits no more. They're
It
afraid.
is fucking dead. It's just like now they want to make these big superhero Harry Potter or Spider-Man. You know, they want to make that kind of movie. They don't want to do The Hangover or shit like that anymore.
You gotta bring the comedy.
They're trying to kill
I
the
don't
comedy.
understand.
The hardcore comedy shit.
Yeah.
Because again, if you don't like it, don't go see it. Simple. Like with anything else.
But it still brings
And I
in
mean,
money.
you don't have to
So
go crazy. You can do Super Troopers. They're kind of like low level. It was like little dick jokes and shit. It wasn't like to the extreme,
Yeah.
you know. So
So,
but
James,
somehow
what's your-
Jackass is still being made.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
What's your rating, James?
On this, I really enjoyed too. I've still never seen part 2 yet. But same thing. If this was on, I could sit here and watch it, no problem. So I'm gonna give it an 8. So pair of 8s tonight for both movies.
What about you?
Did he freeze?
I thought I
Yeah.
froze.
Did he die?
I think he got tapped out.
Wow.
Turtle down! Turtle down! Turtle down!
Damn.
It sucks, man.
Raphael caught a baseball, goddamn baseball bat to the head from Casey Jones. Or hockey stick. Sturdy. Is this podcast going to be on live? I don't know if it's going to be on much longer, so let me get my rating now. It's a 5. Fuck this movie. I haven't enjoyed this movie since it came out. It's not horrible, but it's a 5. Only
They
because
have
I can
funnier
make it through
movies.
it.
But yeah, this movie's like, eh.
BFS was eh.
Oh wow, James is gone.
I think we're all dropping out one by one. Sturdy's gone,
Yeah.
so...
Shit. The dream is collapsing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Popcorn and Pie. Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back. So are they both on the same internet network or some shit? They are.
We live close to each other, though.
Yeah, you guys are both on the same
James,
internet.
you're muted.
Oh. That's funny.
Can't hear you, James.
Fuck happened, dude?
I don't know.
I was trying to speed talk through the ratings and everything else and saying bye to everybody since Popcorn and Pies was about to go down.
James might have to go out and come back in.
James
Yeah,
has no volume.
you're snowball. No, yep.
But what were you saying your rating was, Chris, before?
The viewers heard it. Why weren't you paying attention? 5. Fuck this movie. That's pretty much what I said, right, Ibriham?
That is correct. That is verbatim what you said.
I just, want to make sure I can be held accountable.
Okay. I gave it a 4.
I think that's pretty much what we expected from you, right?
I think if I would have smoked and watched it, I would have liked it a little bit more. I would probably find it a little funnier, but it had some parts that I chuckled at or laughed at, but it wasn't.
See, I feel like for a stoner movie, this is more well balanced of a comedy than some of the stoner movies we've seen, and that you've hated more for sure.
Yeah. But again, this is one I feel like I would have enjoyed a little more had I been high. Probably laughed a lot more.
Have you seen Grandma's Boy, or is it on any of the wheels?
I did see that
on a wheel.
I think it is on a wheel though.
That's a classic too.
I love Grandma's Boy.
See, Super Troopers is one of my favorite movie beginnings of all time, where they just fuck with those 3 stoner kids in the car. Like those first 10 minutes are hilarious.
Yeah, where they're fucking with them, and they make the kid eat all that weed and the mushrooms and shit.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna need that $130.
That's fucked up.
I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out.
And then they arrest him, and they're in the back of the cop car when they're doing the high-speed chase there. And he's licking the glass when they stop. I'm like...
The first time I seen this movie, I was like, what the fuck is this? The second time I seen this movie, I was like, all right, somebody please explain to me what's so funny about this. The third time I saw it, I was like, how's it feel?
Still can't hear you, James.
Yeah, no, buddy. They must have hit your vocal cords in your glory hole.
Somebody went a little too deep.
Yeah, buddy. You gotta tell them ease up. Don't just slam it down in there.
He took
Leave
out
it,
more
come
than
back.
he could do.
All right, guys.
They
Who
took
likes
on more
James
than
and who doesn't
Pikachu.
like James? Let's be honest.
Now I really feel outnumbered.
See? You see how it feels? America.
And we ain't gonna pay you for this podcast either.
Nope. I heard the bloop, but I'm waiting for him to pop up. There it is.
Yay, buddy. How you doing? I heard
Hey,
you.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
What the hell happened?
I know.
Like that happened to this like around the same exact time as us. The wind
Well,
wasn't
no, it's raining outside though. I don't know. Something happened.
but it's like it like rains hard and like stops and slows down.
Yeah.
And Chris was right around the corner for me. Why didn't nothing happen to you?
Yeah, I know.
No,
Guys, you're on
mine
the road and it
had a
it-
couple slowdowns.
it's easily. That's
So
I've
where
had
do
a
we leave
couple
off? I give you
slowdowns.
my score, right?
Yeah, you gave it an 8. Chris gave it a 5. White Chris gave it a 9. Ibriham gave it a 6, and I gave it a 4.
All over the map on this one. Interesting.
yeah.
This must have been one of those Caucasian comedies.
Oh, it's not funny enough for you, Aaron?
Nah.
What about
So you're telling me you're the other cop on the other side of the window, and we did that little prank thing and said the meow. That one got you laughing if I was doing the meow shit in the window.
Maybe,
Meow game.
but I think
The meow game.
had I watched this movie high, I would have laughed at it more.
I can't believe you didn't. What
Yeah,
are you?
no, I'm shocked. Yeah, no, I'm shocked.
I was
We
working.
watched it in the morning during work.
Yeah,
Shocking.
I was watching it this morning at right after I watched the other movie.
Like, he even uses the term brown magic. Come on.
I know.
I probably laughed. See, some parts
And-
made me laugh. That made
And
me-
there was titties. You didn't give no point for a titty.
Mustache ride.
Mustache, right? That was funny. And then one guy was like, "Me, I do." Jumping on the bed.
Like, yeah, they somehow keep those Germans around for orgies.
Yeah.
Or when he's using the speed gun when he's jerking off in his car to see how fast
That part I laughed at. That was like one of the first parts I really actually like laughed at. But other than that, there was some
Team
parts I
Ramrod.
laughed or chuckled at, but it just wasn't that funny to me.
I think Barbara in the fast food joint, I think it's one
That
of
was funny.
everybody's favorite scenes. Where he's asking for the liter of cola,
Yeah.
and then he jumps over the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the syrup drinking thing, never understood. Like, there's just
Yeah,
things
so
to me
that's-
that's just like,
If I knew I wasn't gonna get sick or anything, I could easily do that.
So when they filmed that, they tried doing it with like thicker iced tea. So but that wasn't working well, so they really chugged syrup,
Nice.
and that led to a lot of it's a diuretic. It led to some unfun times.
Diabetes.
I mean, they could have camera
They should-
angled it so that it didn't, you know what I mean? So that they didn't have to. Like,
So there's like a tube and it goes.
But yeah, they really chugged syrup for that. When Farvis yells "chicken fucker" at the two people they pull over, those are his parents.
Oh wow.
Real life. Like
That's
they knew that he was gonna come up and say something ridiculous. They didn't know he was gonna say chicken fuckers.
I couldn't
Yeah,
know.
Parker's an idiot. His pranks, he thinks they're fucking hilarious. They're like so dumb.
Or when they're fucking hosing them down and delousing them there in the police station.
He's like, it tastes good.
Oh, and the bulletproof cup. That cracks me up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
One of the reasons why that
that's like
cracked-
jackass shit.
Well, one of the reasons that's hilarious, they legit filmed that right outside of a real prison. Like, prisoners could see them and were yelling at them, especially Lemmy, Steve Lemmy, who's the actor's name, because he's bare-assed out there. So he's got prisoners yelling at him.
Cat calling?
Yeah.
come here, fresh meat.
Like, they, him and the guy that plays Farva did a podcast for a while, and that came up a couple times.
Wow.
they would have tore his insides out. They would have got the whole
What the fuck?
holy shit.
Oh, boy.
I love when they deliver the keg to the stoners
at
at
the
the end. I thought that was a great way to wrap the movie up.
Yeah, yeah. Have you seen part 2?
Yep.
Have anyone seen part 2?
I have not.
Oh, I've seen it.
No, I've never.
Ibrahim's like,
It's funny. It's the same kind of stuff, but just a slightly different environment.
Okay.
But I mean, if you like this, you like that. If you don't, then you're not going to be into that. It's,
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna get my coin out here again. Since it's a 5 and it's on the cusp. Since I said I usually don't watch anything below a 5, this is right there. I'm gonna try to. All right, heads I watch it again, tails I don't. Okay, I watch the second part.
Part 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus loves me. It's tails. I don't have to watch.
well, I'm trying to think of what the story was in the second one. It involved there's state troopers, but they get redistricted, or there's something with a property line in Canada. I don't remember.
Oh, they become Canadian police, right?
Yeah, they have to be they have to become Mounties or something like that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't see it, but I remember that part of the trailer.
I watched that. Came out a while ago, so it's been a while.
You gotta admit, this would be a fun ass job though if everybody was like this.
Well, I mean, they came up with the idea because Jay, the main guy, the brown guy, Jay Chandrasekhar, and Steve Lemmy were just, they did a lot of driving together and were always stoned. And when they got pulled over a lot. And they're like, what? And then they just started thinking, what if the cops just fucked them? And then that's how they came up with this movie.
I'm tripping out, man. Yo, that dude would have died, man. He ate so much shit. He ate like $100 of weed, $30 worth of mushrooms. There's no way. He would have fucking...
Or just been real fucked up for a while.
Real fucked up, man. I don't even know. That's extreme. You're mixing mushrooms with all that, too? The weed? Oh, man, you're going to have a super trip, man. You're going to fuck... Your heart's going to stop. You're going to figure out how the...
Where...
when I was in college, I knew dudes that showed up to rugby games like that on fucking acid.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
And again, the opening scene where they're telling them to pull over the car, and they're like, "We can't pull over any farther."
Yeah.
This is the one of the best movies of a movie I've ever seen. I like how it starts off right away. That was fun.
It wasn't.
Arcade
I mean,
shit.
it wasn't horrible, but it just didn't really. I don't know. It was one of those ones that didn't really lock me in.
See, I've come to think you don't like stoner movies. You've disliked all the ones.
You're a stoner, but you don't like the movies.
But I don't like the bad ones. The ones that are fun.
That's the normal stoner.
All right, can you give us one good stoner movie in your book?
Yeah, Aaron.
Yes, I just can't think what it's called right now. But with Dave Chappelle,
Half Baked.
How high?
There you go.
Oh,
Half Baked is overrated.
It's funny, but it is funny, but not the funniest.
I haven't seen that shit in a minute.
Yeah, me too. It's been a long ass time.
How
I've
high
seen
is
it multiple times. I've seen it at least 5 times.
I haven't seen it in years. I've seen it a few times. I just haven't seen it. I seen it probably when it used to. The last time I seen that movie was probably when it used to come on TV a lot.
Comedy Central would play that shit every day.
Up in Smoke. There you go, Cheech and Chong.
Up in Smoke.
That's a stoner
There you
movie.
I've seen a couple
I still
of those.
haven't seen
That's
them
the
completely
godfather
together.
of stoner movies. That's the godfather of stoner movies.
Seriously, you know, I gotta pay them some tribute and go watch because I don't think I've ever watched them beginning to end.
Oh,
in
really?
Smoke?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the Cheech and Chong movie. So I think
Which is the one they smoke dog shit in?
That's the first one. Where they roll up the doobies, the giant blunt of dog shit.
Jesus Christ Almighty.
Where they're smoking, he's like, yo, this is mad good. He's like, what is it? He's like, it's dog shit, man. Just how they talk and shit.
See, that's funny.
I love it.
That's funny.
Cheech and Chong is fun. I used to have to
They threw his ass in jail for that shit. Not for the movie. They threw him in jail. One of them.
Yeah, someone got arrested. Yeah, I think it was Chong.
I think it was
Whatever
Tommy Chong.
Yeah, I think it was Tommy Chong.
They threw his ass in jail. On some
Yep.
fucking bullshit. They were like, "Oh, well, you put your name on this weed, and so that means that you are trafficking illegal substances, so you're going to jail."
Oh no, it was
5
bongs. It was bongs.
How the fuck you go to jail for a fucking bong?
For manufacturing bongs, paraphernalia. Yep, that's what they got him for the fucking bongs.
Can he just say they're tobacco devices?
Yeah.
Not to the feds, you can't.
I think he called them the bong though. Like,
oh, he called it the name.
I think he called it the bong
bong
or something. Yeah, or like Cheech and Chong bong or some shit.
The Chong bong.
Yeah.
It's such fucking bullshit because it's like, why can't they profit off of like being associated with weed? That's basically what they're like. Yeah, well, we're gonna crack down on weed, and we're not gonna let you profit off of it in any way. And so we're gonna fuck you.
We're gonna wait till we're gonna iron this out. You know, years and years later, we're gonna wait till we can get our cut, get a big chunk of it first, and then you guys can have legally sell.
Just like the crooked cops in this movie with the weed, the Canadian weed.
Johnny Chimpo.
Yeah, he did some time too for that shit, man.
Yo, they made that cartoon that Jeremy was explaining. It sounded like a fucked up cartoon. I'm listening. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man. This is still one of my favorite comedies to watch.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in years up until it came up on this. So maybe I just enjoyed it again because it's been that long.
So long, yeah.
I think this is why I liked Reno 911 because of this movie. It's like the same style.
Reno 911, I never got that into.
Oh, really? I did. Like the first 2 seasons, maybe.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
watching.
funny, and then it just gets a little bit monotonous.
Yeah.
Well, it's very procedural. Like, there's no real thing there. It's just some silly, dumb shit over and over and over again.
They're making fun of cops. They're on the scene, like a domestic violence or something, and shit like that.
You know what's funny? There was this really, there's this funny, like, joke that they had in that where the guy, one of the, like, the dude with the mustache and the glasses was talking about, like he had to do, like, safety school or some shit like that, and he's, like, telling people, like, what to do if you had a 4-way stop. It's like, yeah, so it's always, like, let the guy on your left go first. Unless everyone stops at the same time, then you fucking gun it, and then you just, like, you see who gets there first. And you're talking about
challenge mode.
there was like a pileup. There was like a pileup on the freeway. He's like, yeah, there's a pileup. Like, it's fucking crazy. It's like 15 cars. At that point, you just gotta fucking gas it and just head right into that shit. Fuck it, you gotta be a part of it. Like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I if it's on in the background, I might hear a couple things that I'll respond to, but other than that, it's not one that I actively seek out. It's not one that I've ever really enjoyed, and honestly, like, I'm trying not to be so biased on it and give it a horrible rating, because the first 2 times I watched this, I think I was like fucking 2-3. You know what I mean? Like, not years old. I mean, what I would have gave it as a rating for a movie.
Yeah.
You know, I've let myself try to enjoy it a couple times, and like I said, I chuckled at a few things. You know what I mean?
Has anyone seen Slammin' Salmon?
Yeah, long time ago.
Have no interest either, especially after this. No interest at all.
I think you guys would enjoy Slammin' Salmon more. It's less stoner comedy, and Michael Clark Duncan is in it.
Yeah, it's who else is
So
see, but I like stoner comedy. This just wasn't good to me.
No,
I mean, it's got a little bit of stoner comedy, but I think I'm trying to remember what exactly the premise was. This whole Broken Lizard crew works at a restaurant to some extent. Michael Clark Duncan is the boxing champion that owns it, and they got to do like whoever makes the least tips or something like that gets punched in. Michael Clark Duncan is going to punch them in the
Wow.
So it's hilarious. I might enjoy it more than Super Troopers.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I'll consider
It's
it.
all the same dudes in the movie.
And this made me want to watch Beer Fest.
Beer Fest too is fun. I like that one.
Yeah, I liked Beer Fest when I was like 14 or 16.
Is that the one with the big balls on the cover? The guys holding mugs or something, and there's like,
It's the
or,
boots.
no, that's beer pong, right? Or pong.
Oh, you're talking about yeah. You're talking about what
Balls
the
of
fuck?
Fury.
The Balls
Balls
of
of
Fury.
Fury.
Was it Balls
Yeah,
of
it sounds
Fury?
like Balls of Fury.
Was there a beer pong league or something, or a beer pong movie?
That's
Beer-
no, that was Beer Fest.
That's
They had to
Beer
do
Fest?
pong, didn't they have to do beer pong?
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah.
There's Pawn in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the
That's-
one.
that-
I didn't mind that one.
No, that one's fun.
It was like the Olympics of beer drinking. They had
Yeah.
all different events.
Yep. Yeah, that one's
And the
fun.
final thing was the pool.
Little slap and tickle.
Yes. Yeah, that's a fun movie.
That's a fun
I don't mind. These are like shut your brain off movies though. But this movie's gonna go like close to as a cult classic though. Everybody knows Super Troopers.
Yeah,
I
a
know,
lot
like
of
everybody I know likes this movie except for you guys.
Listen,
Well, what's the correlation there. Everybody you know, except for your 3 colored friends here.
Honestly, without being racist, probably. Yeah, probably all the white dudes like this movie.
Bro, when I first moved up here, I went to Bethlehem High School for my senior year, and fucking people would break out dying, laughing, making, you know, references to this and shit, and joking about it. And I'm just sitting there, the new kid from New York City, like,
You're like, what the
fuck are you talking about? And then they showed it to me, and I'm like, are you guys fucking, like, broken or like cancel culture? I can't say what we used to say back then.
Did you use the word honky?
No,
far worse words.
It starts with the re.
Oh, I got you.
But yeah, like, what the fuck are you laughing? Then I get to college, right? I use a little bit, and I'm like, all right,
it's still not funny.
Bro,
You're like, it's still not funny.
Like, I would look back and like ask my friends, like, yo, what the fuck's so funny about this shit? How many times I gotta get pulled over? Like, this shit ain't funny. Like,
bro, you have no fucking clue.
Like, yo, like, you don't even understand. This shit's not fun. Anxiety inducing. Like,
Word.
and then like the 3rd or 4th time, I was like, they got those guys, and that's about it.
We tried, guys.
It literally took me like 3 or 4 fucking watches to get just the opening scene.
I just like this stupid kind of comedy.
I don't mind stupid comedy. Like, I like Austin Powers. I like Grandma's Boy. I like fucking Robin Hood Men in Tights. Like, fucking Hot Shots.
That's a great. That's on the wheel, by the way.
Major League. I don't mind stupid movies.
I forgot about Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, but it's on the wheel.
Men in Tights is fucking great.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I haven't seen that movie in a long fucking time.
That was great.
I can't wait for that shit to come up.
But so, like you see, like there's different like styles and all this shit because you know there's the Mel Brooks style comedy. There's this.
Yep.
There's you know, like now I'm thinking of like Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Yeah, or like American Pie type shit.
Yeah, American Pie. Yeah.
Van Wilder, the college scene.
Love Van Wilder. Fucking
Van
love
Wilder
Van Wilder.
Van Wilder is
great.
Even the second one, fucking Taj's episode.
I never saw that one.
Oh,
I
God,
see
it was
that
funny.
One. That was fun.
Cock and Bulls with the dog. Cock
Where
and
he
Bulls.
basically took over Van Wilder's. He's the new dude.
He's the new dude. He's the guy.
Yeah.
Definitely worth
Isn't that like at the end, like there's some guy they give him a laxative while he's taking a fucking like LSAT exam or some shit like that?
Yeah, the exams. Yeah.
You know what? That seems like a kind of common joke when it comes to those type of movies. I feel like I've seen that multiple times.
Yeah, the laxative shit.
Yo, the fucking
somebody-
Eclair thing is
No,
so
it's
just...
shit in the can.
Yeah, somebody's taken a test and they've eaten a laxative somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was
And
good.
it's always funny.
It's always
You know?
funny.
Yo,
Well, what's funny is like, so he leaves, right? He leaves the fucking. He's taking the test, and then he's like, I can't leave, so fuck it. I'm just gonna write in C for every single answer. And he's leaving. He sees this guy that he knows, some like rich white dude. He's like, oh look, Jimmy finished the test in 5 minutes. He's the smartest guy ever. And he's like, dude, I gotta take a shit. And then he just like pulls down his pants. He gets a fucking trash can and he shits in the trash can.
What is that?
Right
Is
in
that-
the hallway.
Yeah, what was? Is that Van? That's not Van Wilder, is it? What is that?
I think
from?
that is Van Wilder. I think that is.
Yeah,
Van
I
I've
think
never
that's the
seen that,
first.
but that
I think
sounds
it was the
funny.
first Van Wilder.
That's
That's the first. Is that the first?
Wilder.
I think so. It was the
I
first
know
one.
that scene, and I just can't place it.
That
It's,
sounds funny. I gotta see that.
Rise of
Wait,
Taj
who's
is the
the
second
girl? Was
one.
it Tara Reid?
Yeah.
Tara
Tara
Reid's in
Reid's
it.
boyfriend.
Tara Reid's in it before she went off the cliff.
Yeah, before she went off the
Yeah.
rails.
You know what's it really sucks. Like, this is a Hollywood thing. Like, this is like a thing that they don't really talk about, but this shit happens all the time. Like, women get plastic surgery, and it's like a fucking roll of the dice. Sometimes you get the good work. I mean, there's some like, I'm thinking of one person in mind where she like it was really funny. Like, I saw her early work. It's like, what the fuck? That's her. But she got that good work, and she looks really fucking hot, and she's a good actor. But then you get Tara Reid, and whoever had that knife, that motherfucker butchered the shit out of her face.
She
And
smoked like a chimney. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucked up. And it sucks, but like, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of them
You
do
ever,
it.
you ever see that famous chick who has the big ass lips? She gets so much plastic surgery, it's like ridiculous.
Fucking Botox.
Her face looks like
it's
it's
crazy.
I know you're
I
talking
forgot,
about.
I
Yeah.
forgot her name.
I know what you're talking about
She
too.
looks like a hot
Blowfish.
mess. Yeah, she looks bad, man, and she thinks she's like beautiful. She's like, yeah, I got
Fucking
my
Mr. Popo.
DBs are like, oh god.
Okay, so Mr. Popo, that's some sketchy shit.
Like wrapping a pillow around your.
In retrospect, Mr. Popo is a little sketchy.
We're not gonna go there right now.
What's this dude's race? You gotta tell me what race is this dude supposed to be? And don't say, oh, he's an alien.
He's
like,
a black
no.
Indian.
Right? His fucking droopy eyes and shit, and like his big fucking red lips. Like, no,
Man,
dark as hell.
it's not okay, guys. It's not
with his
okay.
genie outfit on.
Yeah. Yeah, let's make fun of Arabs. Let's make fun of black people. Let's make fun of Africans. Let's get everybody.
All in one.
Yes.
That's why we got a white Goku all the time now. I get it.
That's why I blame James.
It's alright.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Fucking
I
bro.
accept it.
Anybody else have to take a break from Eclairs or Boston Cream after the first Van Wilder? I
Nope.
did.
I don't have a
Definitely
weak stomach. I would have ate one watching it.
did.
I don't really eat those anyway.
Nah, I'm not.
Oh, I love Eclairs, man. Boston Creams I can pass on, but I love Eclairs.
I'll pass on both. Anybody want to change their ratings for Super Troopers?
No.
Nope.
Nah, I was generous enough.
Yeah, me too.
I really like it. 8 for me. Staying at 8. I enjoyed the whole thing.
I guess we can get this one. Oh shit! Hang on. Cream scent for that. Oh,
Oh man.
oh Jesus! This is how we're gonna end the show. This is how we're gonna end the episode today, guys.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Look at this shit.
that made it to next year too. Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, does anybody know who the person on the left is?
No.
That's a white-
Was he some
That's
type
a
of
white guy, I forgot
politician or
his name.
something? Was that him in college
That's
or some shit?
Correct. That is a politician. Correct. He did this in college.
Justin Trudeau.
Justin Trudeau.
Wow.
He got a lot of shit for doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
See, he could have got
Yeah,
away with it. He would have been like, I was being Mr. Popo.
Nope. Nope. See, that's where you fuck up. The way Robert Downey, they did it right in that one. But,
I mean, nobody would have even said anything if he had not done the black color for the skin. Like, he could have just been a genie. He could have been whatever he wanted from the Middle East. You know what I mean? Some type of a Lord Tsar, whatever the fuck. You know, what the fuck do they call their fucking their hierarchy?
See, James loved that shit.
Oh god.
James just showed himself.
that shit's funny, but it's just so
Wow, man.
It's so bad, it's good. There was another. Yeah, you can see it like with the eyes and shit. Like, holy fuck.
I mean, wow.
almost scary looking.
That's.
Oh, you want to see some scary looking?
I mean,
No.
is that still blackface? Like, it's legit the color black. Like, it's not even like cartoon black. It's not even like black skin.
Yeah, I don't know where you would.
I got a cousin who's that dark.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Are you pulling it up or should I pull it up myself?
I got it over here. This will be
Wow.
the last, guys. Holy
You darkness.
You know what that reminds me of? Like in the movie 300, there was that black guy who was like, "Yeah, sell out your armies," and then he like starts laughing, and then it's just like his eyes, and everything else goes black. like they, but they did it with a special effect. Like they can do it with that dude with no special effects. They can do it.
Yo, playing Manhunter Hide and Go Seek, that motherfucker needs to be on my team. He ain't getting caught. He's springing everybody.
Once he keeps his eyes and mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You high with him though, Chris. You're way too bright.
Oh yeah, I
Sure.
reflect.
All of us actually. So, yeah,
That
found him.
motherfucker literally just needs to.
Yeah. Take a nap. No one will find you. Sit in a corner.
That was a black dude, right? That was like a real black
Yeah,
dude.
that's real. Yeah, I think that's real.
Like, there's not enough flash for that motherfucker.
No.
Not enough lighting or flash in that room.
That's what you're thinking during the day.
Oh, there's darkness.
It's like, damn, did you have to go, Tanny?
Yep.
Fuck, that's burnt.
Before
That's
we-
crispy.
You know that dude gets hella ashy. Like he gets ashy as fucking
God.
elbows. Like
Oh god.
Hey, if he gets really ashy, would he get in trouble for whiteface?
well, he probably wouldn't get his face wouldn't get that white.
It's like it's
Everything
like it's
else.
fucking snowing from his arms.
Us white people get ashy too. You just can't see it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Everybody gets dry skin.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
do. We all do.
We're all the same.
That's it. Remember to check
We're all
out the
pink.
Worst Damn Gamer Ever.
We're all pink on the inside.
That's me. Just got done having a session on Apex Arenas on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook a little while ago. You can catch me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter as well. Go catch Dreams to Create. Oh, before I forget, at 12 tonight, releasing episode number 5 of the Midnight Matinee. It is Thor as we go down the timeline of the MCU. So if that's your thing, you want to hear some positive stuff, you want to have some fun with us and laugh and smile, come watch that now, later, whenever. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Go check out Dreams the Creator on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My dude is pretty much anything for imagery, anything for the digital space, overlays, videography, anything like that nature that needs some work. You can hire him, let him know Worst Damn Gamer and Sir Sturdy sent you so that he can help you out with a dope-ass special rate. Then any last words? Joe, she's your host over there. She does tons of different things from movie reviews to recipes to horror stories, origin stories. She has a Patreon you can support her with as well. You can catch her on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. And she's also been doing some stuff on TikTok. So if you're down on the talk, come say hi to us. Come give us some hearts. Share, stitch, and duet with us. You can get So Good at Scary, our boy up in Canada. Kyle's manning the ship on that one. Super dope horror platform as well. If you have your own independent film, if you're a creator of any nature, content, or movies, 30 minutes or less, you want to present something to us, you want us to review it, throw it down into Facebook. If you want to be a part of the episode that we do it on, let us know. He'll get in contact with Sturdy. You can also hit him up on Instagram as well, and tons of stuff on TikTok right now. It's the new thing. It's the new wave. We talking it.
Yeah, we are. We're talking it over here on Horror with Sir Sturdy. You can go check out the bunch of TikToks that I dropped. I try to drop 2 a day. I didn't today. I'm going to try to tomorrow. But you can also check out the live shows Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern time, people. Live movie reviews, just like we do on here, except it's horror, one movie at a time. And the horror shorts, as Chris was just saying, half hour or less. Contact us. Hit us up. We'll show them and review them. And like you guys just seen on Popcorn and Pints, we review 2 movies at a time. We try to see how they connect, which we didn't do that, but maybe we'll do it before we bounce.
We should. We say we do that, and then we don't.
We gotta just remember to do it, Chris. You're the one who has to remember this.
I'm not going to remember that.
See?
Right, what is that? I'll try to remember. Say it again. I forgot already.
This guy.
How the 2 movies we watched connect.
How the movies
Oh.
can. But anyways, 9 o'clock Eastern time, you can check us out here right on Popcorn and Pints and Stories from a Bar. Everywhere you listen to podcasts, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. You can check out Stories from a Bar. You're going to get some awesome brewery talk as well as some music talk now. And Deep Focus Cinema, you get a deep dive on cinema, Facebook, YouTube. It's a great show. You guys should definitely check out. If you want a deep dive, serious deep dive, check it out. So how do these movies connect, guys?
By docking.
James volunteered to go first.
They're something to do military and police.
They're both
What that's
armed.
called.
They're both uniform services.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, we'll go with that. We'll take the easy way out with that one because we're rusty, but we haven't done this in a while. But thanks for popping by, people. And peace.
There's uniforms in both.
Gang. Mr. Popo matters. I think Sturdy's fucking dead again. We're still alive, guys. Let's go. What do you want to talk about now? Who's wearing panties?
Did he really die before we could end this?
I think him and James both went down. I think they both went down again. Wow, that's crazy.
I literally live almost walking distance from Aaron, and I don't
I'm
have
telling
these.
you guys are on a different part of the node, so they get the shitty internet, and you get less.
See, what's funny is I used to have the shitty internet.
Yeah.
Well, what happens is Sturdy does so much streaming and gaming and fucking content creating, and James watches so much Pornhub that they got fucking throttled down. They got throttled down by.
James has so many computer
Oh,
viruses.
they got throttled, all right.
Oh shit! You missed it last week, Ibrahim. My fucking. After we did Happy Time Murders, I was like, hey, by the way, guys, I did some research. It's real, and I sent them a link with some actual fucking puppet porn.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. What do they call that? Rule 34 or some shit like that? Some weird shit where there's like, you know, whatever you can think of, there's porn of it. That's rule. There's the internet rule.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go find out these internet
James
rules.
no longer has phone again. I think
there's even like a 4chan sub thing like called Rule 34, and it's just
this is like an after show for anybody that's
It's hilarious. Yeah, this is Popcorn and Pints extended
Are we still live?
cut. We
Are we still live?
We are.
Bro, you need to end this stream.
All right, it's ended.
No, I tried
Yo,
to.
Aaron, are we gonna review X? Are we doing that? Is that happening?
I'll let you know by Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm going to see it tomorrow, but I'm waiting to see if James and Chris are going to be able to see it first as well, because they're going to try to fire stick. What the hell? Where'd
You hear
Chris
me
go?
now?
Yeah.
I'm over in the other one, silly man.
Can you see the link in the group chat, James, and this chat? No.
That's where I went. I was waiting for all of you.
James just came back.
Yeah, I just got back.
Hi,
What's
James.
going on?
Yeah, because it's something with our connection, with the whatever.
It's happening to you too?
Yeah.
you guys both froze at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think James. I was saying James has watched so much porn, the computer viruses are infecting the entire network.
That's probably what it
Yeah,
is.
the network has been destroyed.
I'm sorry. I was supposed to go to get a wipe clean, get rid of the viruses.
It's step one when James dies is to destroy his laptop.
I think it'd be his cell phone.
It'll be too
Yeah.
sticky to open.
No, it's the cell
So
phone. Get rid of the cell phone.
It's linked to a heartbeat chip, so as soon as his heart stops, it just fucking
Yeah.
self-destructs.
Can't have my phone. Laptop had nothing. Is that my program on here?